is when we bring individuals from the community to speak to you, talk about their careers and what they do. Today we have a special treat. We have two young men that have accomplished some great things in their lives. And they're going to share their experiences with you, and hopefully one day you can aspire to be where they are. In fact, even better than where they are, Mr. John. Would you not agree?
Of course.
All right, without further ado, our first speaker for today, Mr. Hayward John.
All right.
So because all eyes are on you, people are watching you because they want to know, how should I do it? Remember I said you can't be what you don't see. Because they see greatness in you, they're going to want to be greatness. So here's what can't happen. Everybody put your hands up like that in the air. I do that with some people. If you saw me do this before, don't give it away. This right here, I'm not a Kappa. I'm not in a fraternity at all, so don't look at me strange and don't tell us I'm doing it wrong. All right, but circular part, you see this little circle right here? See this little circle? I want you to put this circle right here. I want you to put it on your chin. Go ahead. Oh, LA, this your chin right here. I done messed y'all up. Why did you put it on your cheek instead of your chin?
Because that's what you saw.
That's what you saw, but what did I say?
If you can see it.
No, what did I say?
If you can see it, you can
He
see
said,
it.
no, he said what?
Put it on your cheek.
I said put it on your chin, but what did you see me do?
Put it on your cheek.
Okay, so I said do one thing, but why did you not do what I say?
Because you did.
Because you saw me do one thing. Man, that is a big deal as role models. You guys have to not just say it, but you got to do it. Because actions speak louder than what?
Word.
No matter how much you say, people ain't listening to you until they see you. And when they see you, they got to see you do what you say. So if you say you expect to be the best, you say excellence is the expectation. If you say excellence is the expectation, I'm expecting to see that. Is this excellence?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
But you can't say excellence is the expectation. No. Fix this right now. Just the way you are. Who should appreciate who you are?
No.
Man, yourself. Yourself. With that being said, I want to wrap up with this thing right here. It's called purpose. I said all that to say, you are not an accident. Say, I'm not an accident.
I'm not an accident.
Man, you're not an accident. Guys, I went through a lot of tough times growing up. And by the time I ended through high school and all went through high school, went through that rough time, man, I got a phone call. Phone call changed my life. And you know what that phone call is because you got the call too. Phone call changed my life. 18 years old, I was called to be a part of a program that would change my life. Program called Call Me a Mister. Program changed my entire life. Because they asked me to be a part of something that was bigger than me. They told me that I meant something to the world. That all that I had gone through, because they checked my record. No matter how much I got bullied, teased, I studied hard. I studied hard. Because I knew studying was going to get me out of the place that I came from that wasn't so good. I'll come back and tell you stories about my hood a little later. But where I came from was so rough, I needed education and my faith in God to get me out. And so Mr. Carl said, you can be a teacher. I said, I don't want to be no teacher. They said, no, you ain't just a teacher. You're going to be somebody you're going to be for somebody what you didn't have. You're going to be a leader. You're going to inspire people. You're going to talk to OLA in 2016. I said, I want to do that. And then I got another big call just reminding me that, no, you're all doing the right thing. Oprah Winfrey called me when I was 18 years old. Yeah, she called my school and said she wanted to talk to me and my friends. And I want you on the same show with Tyler Perry.
What?
Yeah, the first time Tyler Perry was on Oprah was with me and my friends. Why? Because I realized that I was great and I had purpose. People started coming. People started responding. Guys, when you know who you are, people will respond to you. And they will show up. You got cameras in here right now. Why? Because you found something about yourself. What did you find out about yourself? That I matter. You found out at a young age. I know I'm a pastor of a church. I'm an assistant pastor of a church. I talk to grown people who still don't know who they are. And how old are you?
8.
And you 8 and you already getting to know that.
That's right.
Wow. Genius.
Oh.
You already got something that grown-ups don't have. Don't blow it. Don't blow it by not listening and hanging on to every single word they say. You gotta be like, what else you got, Pastor Mr. Brown? What else you got? What else you got? You gotta be hungry. You gotta grind for this. Why? Because of one word. Purpose. Everybody say purpose.
Purpose.
Purpose means I was created to do something special. Purpose means I'm put on this earth to change it, to improve it. The world needs you. If you don't do it, it won't get done. It's called purpose. Say, I was created.
I was created
For something special.
for something
And
special.
nobody can do me
And nobody can do me
better than me.
better than me.
Now you might not be like Steph Curry, but what's your name?
Jakai Parker.
Jakai Parker. Parker, nobody can out Jakai Parker you. They might can out slam dunk, they might can out cross over you, they might can out shoot a jump shot, they may can outdress you, but they can't out Jakai Parker you.
Now we have a special treat for you. I know you guys like athletics and you like sports and you like all those types of things. So we have someone before who is not as a good friend of mine as Mr. John, but he is someone that I know and I've known for quite some time. And he had a chance to play football in the National Football League. But he'll tell you more about himself than I can. He went on to do some great things in football. Of course, you can't play football all your life. At some point in life, you have to go out and do some other things on your own. But he'll tell you exactly what it is that he does now. He's from Orangeburg, South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. He's done a lot of great things here. So he just walked in the door. So without further ado, ladies, I'm about to say ladies. Well, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dwayne Harper. Welcome, sir. All right?
Thanks,
The floor is
Trevor.
yours, kid. All right, thank you.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning, ladies, also. Yeah. You all, you look good. Great way to start your day by looking good, and that's very important. You know, you got a good spirit. I think Mr. Brown, he's told you some things about me, but believe it or not, I attended this school in the 5th and 6th grade. You know, so I'm from this area. If you make a right out of, the school's still called Revlon, right?
Revlon, yes.
You make a right out of Revlon, and if you go up to the Cordova Road, my parents live in that area. So I'm from here. So we're from the same area, right? So all you all live around here in this area right here, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you don't live in this area?
No, sir. Not everybody. No, sir.
Oh, okay, not everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, all over Orangeburg.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm from Orangeburg.
All right.
Okay, I'm from Orangeburg.
Orangeburg.
And it's great to be from Orangeburg. And, you know, we hear some negative things about Orangeburg. But, you know, Orangeburg's a great place to grow up, you know. And I couldn't have asked for a better place to be born. I was born here, you know. I went to all elementary schools here. I went to Orangeburg Wilson, graduated from there. I earned a scholarship to go to South Carolina State. You know, so went to South Carolina State. Mr. Brown and I don't know, what year did you get there?
I came in '87.
Okay, he came in '87.
Yeah.
Well, I left in '88,
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
a little older than him.
Yeah.
So we were there together, you know. So went to South Carolina State, and from there, I was drafted to the I played professional football. I earned a football scholarship, and from there I went to the Seattle Seahawks. I played there for 6 years, and from the Seattle Seahawks I became a free agent and wanted to make some more money, so I chose the San Diego Chargers. Went to the San Diego Chargers, played 5 years there, and had a good career there. Had a good career in Seattle also, and my 11th year, I played defensive back in my 11th year. I don't want to scare you all. I think football is great. It's a great game to play. I fractured my neck. I had a hairline fracture in my neck. Came back and played one more year after that, and it was pretty much it. They didn't want me anymore. Pretty much that was it, and I had to move on to the next phase of my life, and it was still in my system to play football. And I think I played one more year after that in a league called the XFL. I was still living in California, so played there, and then the league folded, and that was it. But I had to see what it is, where I want to go to next in my life. You know, I was still young. I was only about 32, 33 years old. You know, I played a long time, but what was it, you know, that Dwayne wanted to do? And I was trying to figure it out, you know. And then when I left South Carolina State, I didn't have my college degree. I didn't graduate. So, but a promise I made to myself was after my first 2 years of playing, and I had a good job, you know, making money, I came back to South Carolina State to get my degree because I needed something to fall back on. And you know, when I fractured my neck, all this went through my mind, you know, where it's like, wow, I'm glad I had, you know, I have my degree, you know, so I could go do something or whatever else I wanted to do. I could go and, because I was prepared, you know what I'm saying? I went back and got my college degree. And what I'm telling you guys now is, you know, have fun, but you're gonna have to get your education. You're gonna have to, I know a lot of you all look at like football, a lot of sports, and say, well, I wanna be, you know, LeBron James and Julio Jones or one of those guys, but you know, but with all those things, you still need to get your education. I talked about my football career, but now I'm a business owner. I own a franchise. And a franchise is a place just like McDonald's. I don't own McDonald's, but I own a place called Massage Envy. None of you all can come there, not yet. But what I do, I hire massage therapists. They like when you have like people with arthritis and people that are stressed, like you stress your teachers out sometimes. They massage their bodies. You know what I'm saying? And we do everything's therapeutic. And I hire estheticians. They do facials. So I have 3 locations. I have one in Augusta, Georgia. I have one in Lexington, South Carolina, and one in Columbia, South Carolina. So I'm a business owner. So that's what I do now. And that's how my education, by me getting my education, has paid off. You know, it just, you know, yeah, football was good, but there was life after football. You know, because I was only 32. 32, you just, you know, especially for a man, you just learn to be a man. You know, but 33, but whatever. But yeah, but I'm a business owner now. So when you talk about sports, and I know a lot of y'all love sports, you gotta have a plan B. Because, you know, I was fortunate enough to play 12 years. But, you know, you gotta remember, I told you, I fractured my neck. You know, so I was lucky to come back 1 year after that and play again. But a lot of times, usually it's over 40. But I was fortunate enough to go back to South Carolina State and get my degree, and I had something to fall back on. And it took me a while, guys, to decide, you know, what, you know, I did the school thing, I did the coaching thing, and all that, but you know, it just wasn't. I wasn't happy with it, you know. And for me, I'm a fair person. I don't believe in, well, you wouldn't understand, but yeah, I believe in doing things for young people and doing it right, doing it the right way, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm going to do something special for you guys. I don't know what yet. You know, I may take you on a field trip. Take you where? The Super Bowl? Oh, I can't take the Super Bowl. I don't get tickets for the Super Bowl. Not anymore. Once you finish, you can't. And they don't give guys. Only guys get tickets for the Super Bowl are the guys who are playing in the Super Bowl. The guys who team that doesn't make it, you have to buy those. You get to buy 2 tickets. Yeah, you can see my ring. I can see the ring. Yeah, I went to the Super Bowl with the Chargers. We lost to the San Francisco 49ers up here at Southern Weather's ring. But I work for you all. So guys, I want you to, hey, get your education, be respectful. Don't look at this as being negative. Look at it as when your teachers are talking to you and they're getting on. I don't want you to say, man, they just so mean. It's because they care about you. And you guys, you got to realize now when they stop talking to you, when people stop talking to you, that's when there's a problem. There's a big problem when they stop talking to you. So long as they're in your ear and they're on your back and they're trying to say, hey, dude, they're telling you from what they've done wrong when they were small. They don't want you to make some of the same mistakes that we've made. So they want you to learn. So keep that positive attitude. Keep looking good, guys. Keep yourself well groomed. Continue to, you know, like I say, have respect for yourself. Have respect for others, and people are going to want to help you along the way. And believe me, before you know it, you're going to be a senior in high school. And then pretty soon you'll be going to go to college. And then you're going to be in that real world. But you know what? You're going to try to remember. You're going to remember some of your teachers like, wow, I need to fill this resume out. I need a recommendation for a job. So that's why you got to carry yourself well, guys, and be respectful. No matter where, not just in this classroom, but even when you're out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? When you're out on the sidewalk, do things the right way. Okay.
Here at Revlon Elementary School, Dwayne Harper and our great illustrious principal, Dr. Brown, are here. But this is more than Revlon Elementary School. This is a special program that is housed here at Revlon Elementary School. Tell us about it and tell us about who this wonderful gentleman is and what he's done with the young people today.
Yes, this is the Orangeburg Leadership Academy. We consider ourselves the premier single-gender educational system for young males. We started this year, we're in the first year, with 25 young men from Orangeburg County, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. On each Tuesday, we have what we call Genius Hour, when we bring in people from the community to focus on their careers and college aspirations. And today, we're fortunate to have Mr. Dwayne Harper, of course, who's a businessman at this point and a former NFL player. He's been from the Orangeburg community, and he came back today to share his experiences with us.
And I heard, Mr. Harper, I heard you say that at one point you were doing some things with Revlon Elementary School, taking young people on field trips and that kind of thing.
Right. When I was playing football, I had a Dwayne Harper Just Say No club here, and we did different things with the kids as far as bringing in positive people from the community to talk to the kids. We would take them on field trips, and this is my foundation, because I attended Revlon in the 5th and 6th grade, and this community has backed me all the way through my career, and still, today, So it's always great to come home and just give some good advice and help some young brothers, along the way.
What do you say to other former athletes, business leaders, men of all walks of life? What do you say their role is in terms of nurturing and working with young people?
I think just being able to give back and giving, I believe in giving young people an opportunity, and I think that's what all of us just want as people, an opportunity. And if you can give a young person an opportunity to grow and to be a successful person, no matter what they want to do, as long as something positive, just giving them that opportunity is the number one thing that all of us want. And that's what I think that as business leaders, as athletes, just being able to reaching back and bringing someone up and giving them that opportunity.
To God be the glory. I tell you, Dr. Brown, Mr. Wayne Harper, thank you, gentlemen, for what you continue to do with young people. And again, this is Harvey O, and we're here at Revlon Elementary School, the Leadership Academy, housed at Revlon Elementary School, and with Dwayne Harper, for outstanding gentleman, NFL superstar, and of course, business owner today. Massage Envy is the name of the company. Very good. So I guess I'm gonna have to come up there and get a little bit. And of course, Mr. Brown, thank you both so much for all that you continue to do. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks very much.
Harvey Elwood here at the school. A wonderful session today with these gentlemen and working with these young people. Just fantastic. We hope we can bring you more of this important information about what's going on in Consolidated School District 5. I'm Harvey Elwood, and I'm signing off.
This has been a production of New Perspectives Media, a part of the People Station, WOCS 93.7 FM, located at 1581 Russell Street, Orangeburg, South Carolina. Also found online at WOCS937FM.com. New Perspectives Media is sponsored by Orangeburg Consolidated School District 5, Regional Medical Center, the Department of Public Utilities, Jimmy Jones Toyota of Orangeburg, and the Curry Insurance Agency. For more information about upcoming programming, tune in to WOCS 93.7 FM, the People Station.